Hello Lolas, welcome back to my channel guys. If you're new to this channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, click the bell to be a part of the notification squad, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Today I have with me baby Cat. Cat is the prototype for Jennifer Sussman Price at Silicone Studio. You can find blank kits at siliconestudio.com. That's siliconestudio.com. Did I not just say that twice for y'all? Let me say it one more time. siliconestudio.com. Okay, anyway, guys, seriously. So for those of you guys that have been following me, you know I painted two Kobe's. I did the prototype and then I did a second one. And so Kobe this is the twin sister to Kobe. So she looks very similar to Kobe with some differences. So she makes the perfect twin sister, and he's a boy. Kobe only comes in boy, she only comes in girl. And this baby will be available. She is 15 inches and around 4 pounds or so. The good thing about the Cat and Kobe twins is that even though they're preemie, they can fit in like Carter's preemie clothes. This onesie that she has on is actually Carter's, and it's a preemie size. So, as you can see, it fits her. So she will you'll be able to shop out of regular stores. So, because I know sometimes with our preemies, it can get quite expensive when it's micro preemies. If you don't know how to sew yourself, some of you guys are so blessed and talented to be able to sew yourself. So this is her hand. So this hand is kind of like open. Just these two are separate, but the other ones are kind of together. And then this one is, sorry if you guys, I lose light. I gotta get over here so I can get her little fist out. And this one is like fisted. And this baby does have armatures. She has armatures in her arms and in her legs. So there's an armature in her leg or legs. So that she can be posed easily. She is a soft silicone. So there's that. Her head does turn from side to side so that she's not like smothering in the blanket when you turn her over. She has an open mouth. As you can see, she had a pacifier. She can take a pacifier. So I've been thinking, so a lot of times, okay, we focus on the box openings, and I think both box openings are important, even though a lot of us like to say, including myself, that they're not the most important thing, but they are nice to have. But for me, I'm not a fancy girl that is good with all the wrapping and all that great stuff. I do like to shop like who else don't, but it can take up time. So I thought, you know, the economy is kind of slow right now. So I was like, you know what? Here's what I'll do. Like, this baby is technically $4,000 shipped. I do give a repeat discount for these next two babies. I am giving, if you're a repeat customer, I am giving a small discount for that. But it can't be used with any other type of discount, if that makes sense. Oh, I'm sounding like Walmart. Period. Not Walmart. Why I gotta be the cheapest? Never mind. So yeah, so you can so there's that. Also, if you want to do like a no frill, no box opening type thing, what I have decided to do with at least the preemie size and up they will at least come with at least one personalized item. Whether it's the onesie, the bottle. I have something else that I'm having the making right now. I have to proof it first to make sure that's something that I'll be adding in my box openings. But I say at least one item guaranteed personalized, and until, you know, unless I just no longer can get the items anymore. And then I'll let you guys know that ahead of time. But at least one personalized item, maybe more depending on my inventory at the time. But I will not include like all the other outfits and stuff that normally come in there. And they will have a blanket, a diaper, you know, their COA and their paperwork, that type stuff. But they will come with personalized items. Like this baby could possibly come with what you see her having on and a baby bottle. She's a prototype, so she would come with all the personalized items. Of course, she would come with the onesie. She has another onesie that says cat, that's from Silicone Studio, that she'll also come with. And instead of her price being $4,000, she'll be like $3,700. And so yeah, she'll be $3,700 ship, and so you'll still get somewhat of a box opening. It just won't have all the extra clothes, because we like to shop for our babies anyway, so why not save the money and then, you know, go shop for yourself, basically. The another thing I've also started doing is I've started doing layaway with a lot of my babies. Some babies I don't do as long of a layaway with them. I may do a shorter layaway, or I may do, a lot of times the good part about getting a baby, that before reserving a baby before they're fully rooted, is that you can reserve it by putting down a reserve deposit, non-refundable deposit, and then paying the balance once it's done, unless we've made other arrangements for a layaway type situation. So that is something. Now, layaway options, I usually note that on the listings. But if for whatever reason you see a listing and it doesn't have it on there, you can feel free to ask me, private message me, and I'll let you know if I will, you know, accommodate you with a layaway. Most of my repeat customers, I don't have a problem with working with, because I know they are familiar with my work and they keep their word. So, but new people need a chance too. We all was new at one point, so I'm okay. I'm open to doing, you know, layaways with newer people too. It probably will be shorter layaway, you know, standard time, I should say. But other than that, I just wanted to let you guys know that. So like now, like I said, prototype cat will be available. Once I finish this next baby up, I have another baby that has a reserve on. And it just depends on how things go, because cat is probably not going to take me as long to root, because she's a smaller baby, she has a smaller head. So it just depends on how my timing work. I may root her on my off days sometime, and that's what a lot of people, I want you guys to keep in mind. Even though I work for myself, I'm usually available 24/7. So I always answer my messages every day of the week, all different times of the day. But I do try to. Normally I don't, but I try to take a day or two off during the week like normal people do. So when I take those days off, I usually pleasure paint for myself, or I may root on one of my personal babies for myself, because that's what keeps me excited about what I do. So like a baby like this, I may just on my off day like root as much as I can or something like that. But if a baby is paid in full, now I'll tell you this, if I'm already working on a baby and you run to pay your baby in full, a lot of times I'm not going to just stop. That baby will just, you'll go and it'll get you, I'll try to make sure I speed up, like, I don't know. But sometimes that can be kind of havoc. Like, I try to keep everybody in line, if that makes sense, because if everybody pay off all at one time, somebody's gonna be like, I paid it. I paid it full. So it's kind of like as the reserves come in, I kind of keep them in that order just to keep everything, you know, set. But sometimes it skips around for various reasons. But just know, I try to work as efficient and as fast as possible without jeopardizing quality. So anyway, I just wanted to give you guys that information. Also wanted to tell you guys, if you are like an artist and or you know someone that just want to buy you a blank kit, you can always go to siliconestudio.com and order your own blank kit. They come in a pour color that's easy to paint from. I'm usually able to accomplish any skin tone I like from their pour. So, and they pour in a soft silicone, and sometimes they offer armature, sometimes they don't, but it will let you know on the website. So there's that. I'm gonna end this video now, and then I will be back with another video with the other baby that is available. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.